I've been saying on the channel now for a long time that future electric cars will have a lot more range than EVs have today. And Hyundai, well, they've just come out and said exactly the same thing. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Wonderful to have you here, and welcome back everyone else. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and for supporting the channel. And thanks to those of you who have supported us on Patreon. Really appreciate that support. It's what keeps us going, what keeps the lights on, and keeps those lights shining in my face, and keeps us really operating and in business. So if you want to support the channel on Patreon as well, I'll put a link in the description below. Hyundai have just said their new platform, which will debut in 2025, will give 50% more range to their electric cars. Now, it sounds like a lot, right? Just change the platform and suddenly, magically, your cars will have 50% more range. Obviously, it's not that simple. But my key point here is electric cars of the future, and I'm talking not even the distant future, I'm talking the soon future, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years away from now, will be commonly coming out with a range of 1,000 plus kilometers. Now, I know a lot of you don't need that, and yeah, sure, there'll be other options as well for you guys. You don't have to buy a car with 1,000 kilometers of range, but my key point is some people want that. Some people want to have the option to buy a vehicle with, a huge amount of range, which, to be honest, most of them are rarely going to use. Personally, I have to say, I would love a car with a longer range. So for me, ideal range, I would like about 700 to 800 kilometers. That would be ideal for me. Everyone's different though. Some people only need 200. Some people might want 1,000. But the key point here is, even though people keep spouting doom and gloom, even on the Facebook group here, on everywhere, people keep doing it. They keep saying this narrative that they're being brainwashed by. The media is brainwashing them into believing any minute now there's going to be this tsunami of battery cost explosion. Batteries are going to be more expensive. EVs, they're going to go up in price. It's going to be all these problems. Stop listening to the media. Stop reading this stuff. It's filling your head. It's filling your head with nonsense, because energy density in lithium batteries is continually increasing almost every single year. Energy density in batteries is going up at a cost of nothing. It's literally not adding any additional cost. For example, the world's biggest battery maker, they own 40% of the entire global battery market, just released brand new batteries, which have between 20 to 30% more range, more energy density. And they've just publicly said the price is the same. Now, the thing is, you would think, right, that CATL, who I'm talking about here, you'd think that they would be having to compete on margins, and because, lithium cost explosion would mean that their margins would be low, but they're actually not. They actually made more than $1 billion in the last quarter, and their profit is up about 400% versus last year. They're raking in money. So the margins are not as low as what people think when it comes to batteries. And because energy density keeps on improving, because massive scale brings down the prices, that's what's going to keep happening. Hyundai is saying the same thing. All Hyundai, Kia, and Genesis vehicles will become software-oriented vehicles within the next couple of years, and over-the-air update compatible by 2025. Obviously, Tesla EVs are now, and so are some other brands. But the main thing they said was their vehicles will offer up to 50% more range than their current vehicles. Now, their current vehicles they do have a pretty good range and pretty good efficiency. So that's really saying something. Now, Hyundai Motor Group has made some big announcements regarding its next platform. They say they're going to unlock the software age. Starting off with the new EV platforms that will be introduced in 2025, the EM and ES, the Korean automaker said they will be created under its integrated modular architecture system, a shared hardware and software platform for its vehicles. The EM platform will underpin EVs across all segments, providing a 50% improvement in driving range on a single charge compared to current EVs. The architecture is also being developed to support level 3 or higher autonomous driving tech and over-the-air update software features. Now, the key thing to remember as well is that the charging speed of vehicles continues to improve, right? So faster charging speeds means, really, in theory, you kind of have more range, or at least range anxiety will go down. Same thing will happen when more charging stations are built out, as they're being built out currently all across the world. That's going to help people as well to not feel like, they're going to be stranded because they don't have enough range. Obviously, this 50% increase in range in Hyundai's vehicles, in my view, is just a little sneak peek into the future of EVs. The future is very, very good. Now, the ES platform will be developed as an EV skateboard exclusively for purpose-built vehicles, which is Kia's term for electric vehicles developed for and sold to companies, not private customers. Now, Hyundai and Kia say they're going to be standardizing the batteries and electric motors, which currently vary across each EV model. And by standardizing them, in other words, using the same parts across all the different platforms, right? The same batteries, the same platforms, they're going to be able to reduce the cost and efficiently expand their lineup. In other words, be able to provide you guys with electric cars at a lower price, which is another thing I keep saying on the channel. Prices will certainly come down. Furthermore, it will enable component sharing across different vehicle segments, leading to greater cost reductions and shorter vehicle development times. Hyundai's IMA will also significantly reduce the time required for all mass production processes, including planning, design, and manufacturing. So the other big benefit here is customers will be able to remotely upgrade the performance and functionality in their vehicles anywhere at any time, of course, for a cost, without taking them to a service center. Hyundai initially introduced this service in 2021, and from 2023, it will expand it across vehicle models in global market regions able to receive connected car services. The company estimates 20 million vehicles will be registered to its connected car service worldwide by 2025, and connected vehicles will create unprecedented possibilities and provide customers personalized services such as software subscriptions. So as you can see, Hyundai is following Toyota, BMW, Mercedes, a bunch of other brands into General Motors as well, into subscriptions, software subscriptions. Clearly they see that as important. I think that brands now are starting to say to themselves, well, dealerships, we don't really need them anymore. To be honest, EVs, do you need to service them? Well, not really. You shouldn't need to. You shouldn't need to. That's the key point. I mean, Tesla, you don't have to service your Tesla vehicles, period, to maintain warranty. There's many Teslas getting around now that have done more than 400, 500,000 kilometers, which have never been serviced. They've just had their tires replaced, brakes checked, and that's about all they need. So that's the other big advantage here. But when the dealership model goes, how do dealerships make money? Well, maybe subscription services is another way for them to make money. I'm not sure there, but it looks like lots of manufacturers are choosing to go down this track. I'm not sure that customers are going to be happy about that. Let me know, what do you think? Would you be happy to pay a subscription, say $10, $20 a month for, I don't know, some kind of connect services? I don't know that that model is going to work. I mean, we'll see. In addition, Hyundai Motor Group will also offer feature-on-demand services starting in 2023, giving customers the ability to select and purchase functions and features that meet their needs. There's a lot more information in Hyundai's announcement about their new software age. Haven't shared with all of it with you, but this is the main point to take away. Their new vehicles will be more affordable and have much longer range. And that, of course, is going to apply to pretty much all electric vehicle manufacturers, because the manufacturers that don't do that, don't make their vehicles more affordable, that don't increase range, well, they simply won't be competitive and people won't be buying them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.